Come on, come on. Go, go. Whew, I was scared there for a minute. I thought a predator was chasing me. I thought I was part of a food chain. Food chains! Food chain? What's a food chain? A food chain, you say? Well, a food chain is a linear series of organisms showing who eats what. It shows how energy is transferred, starting with plants, all the way up to some kind of predator. I'll show you. Let's think about food chains and how energy is transferred. Aw, look at the little deer. Hello, little deer. Would you like some grass? Deer like to eat grass and other plants. Here, little deer, munch on the grass. Ooh, isn't that good? So check it out. The grass is eaten by the white-tailed deer. The energy from the grass goes into the deer. The deer then is eaten by a wolf. The energy from the deer goes into the wolf. Get it? It's like a food chain. Grass, deer, and wolf. It's a food chain. Food chain. Like the food chain. So a food chain would look like this. The sun gives energy, and plants like grass can use that energy. The grass is eaten by a deer, and the deer is eaten by a wolf. Friends, this is a simple food chain which shows the transfer of energy from the grass to the deer to the wolf. Ta-da! A food chain. Wow! Food chain. Food chain. Get it? Like the links on this chain. The links in a food chain are linked together because they show the transfer of energy. Think of the links on this chain as being like organisms in a food chain. Food chain. Not a chain like this. Food chain. Hey, third grade. Think about this. Food chains always begin with some type of plant. It has to, because plants don't need to go out and find their own food. They make their own food using sunlight, water, and parts of the air. It's a process called photosynthesis, and only plants can do it, green plants. So these cattails right now are making their own food, right now as we look at them. Awesome. Plants always start food chains. Food chains happen everywhere. They happen in every natural environment. They happen in forests, they happen in fields, and of course they happen around a pond too. They even happen underwater in a pond. Remember those amazing organisms that we saw in the pond at Blandford? All of them are part of a food chain. Food chain, I say, food chain. Let's create some food chains. Food chains can have 2 links, or 3 links, 4 links, and even more. But it's always in a line. It's not a food web, it's a food chain. Get it? Food chain. Green plants really got it going on. They can make food from sunlight, water, and parts of the air through photosynthesis. Green plants, you rock. You start the food chain. And now it's your turn. You build a food chain. From the animals listed and from the animals we've seen in other videos, build a simple food chain. Remember, start with a plant. A plant is the only organism that can get energy directly from the sun. Hey, good luck making your first food chains. Chain, 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 chain of foods. Get it? Food chain, chain of fools. Food chain, food chain. Look, like links on a chain.